Hi, Andy. I am exhausted. I spent the whole weekend coaching a robotics tournament, which was super fun. I'm more of the people coach, so I was in charge of making sure that kids went to bed on time, that we had a hotel to stay in, that everybody had food. Basically, I was kind of reprising my role as a camp counselor. But anyway, we just had an absolute blast. The robot, uh, fell apart and died near the end of day one, and so my kids just took it apart and they rebuilt and they reworked, and it was absolutely amazing to see the way that those kids would just say, okay, that didn't work, what's plan B? And I don't think I've ever seen kids do that before. A lot of kids I know would totally freeze up or not be able to figure out what they needed to do next, but not my kids. I'm so proud of the Omeka Wolf Pack. 6561, that's our team number, and I'm just so immensely proud of them. We have another robotics meet in 3 weeks, so I will just lay off of robotics for now, and we'll talk about it in 3 weeks. But I did want to talk about finishing spring. So it's that hashtag, it's that time of year again where we try to finish the projects that we have started, and so hashtag finishing spring goes along really well with my hashtag stash busting. And so I'm just going to show you some of the projects that I've been meaning to finish. So I started on this hat. It's a child's hat. I don't know any small children, so I don't know really. It's probably why I never finished it. But yeah, I mean, it's a small child's hat, and I need to pull together the top and weave in the ends. So not too bad, not too big of a deal. This one is it will be a little octopus plushie for my friend Emily. She asked me to make it for her this summer, and I said, yeah, sure, no problem, and it is still in my drawer. So, sorry, Em. This next one is one that I've also been working on for a very long time, and I'm really excited to be really close to done with it. This is a cardigan, and it is my school project usually, but I took it home because I've been working on it since June, and it needs to just be done. But it will be a nice cardigan vest. Actually, it'll be more of a vest because I'm not going to do arms for it. But yeah, it's kind of sunny and bright, and it's got these beautiful colors on the outside. I think I like the outside better than the inside, but yeah, that will be a cardigan, and I'm really excited about that. Then I have a hat in progress, and this is a ball of yarn that Jackie gave me, and I made her a hat with it already, but I told her that I would also make her a pair of mittens to go with it, so that will be another project, although they probably won't be done until, winter's over. Then I don't know if this next one technically counts as a whip because I haven't started it yet, but I promised a pair of gauntlet mittens to my friends Michaela and Emma from camp because we were the 3 dragons. It was me and Michaela and Emma, and we were the dragons at camp this summer, and it was just an absolute blast. And I learned recently how to use a shell stitch to kind of make mittens that look like dragon scales. So I'm going to make some gauntlet style ones, so they're going to be a little bit longer, but they're going to have free fingers. And then, so I don't know if that's technically a whip because I haven't really started it yet, but blue for Emma, this blue-green for Michaela, and this orangey greeny blue for me. I mean, I'm using up old yarn, so that's good too. Then, of course, I'm going to make, this is for my brother James, and he doesn't know this yet, and he doesn't watch my YouTube channel, so it's probably pretty safe. James, I made my dad a Hobbs doll for, Calvin and Hobbs for Christmas last year, and James just loved it, and he is moving away to grad school sometime within the next 6 months, and so I'm going to make him a Hobbs, like Calvin and Hobbs, his little buddy, to go with him. I don't know if he'll actually take it with him, but he loved the one I made for my dad, so maybe he'll like this one too. But wait, there's more. This is a purse project, so this is a pair of, it's not a pair yet, but it's one, arm warmer mitten kind of thing. And then this is the beginning of another one. I'm kind of playing yarn chicken. I'm not sure I'll have enough for it, but I guess I'll find out tonight. I've got a youth ministry team meeting tonight, and I crocheted those, so hopefully I'll have this done on time. Yay. I mean, I'm not really timing myself, but I guess for the finishing spring project anyway. And then I have here what will be an excellent hat. It's an octopus hat, but I still have to make the liners, and I still have to make the eyes on the top. So this one's going to take a while, but I absolutely love these colors, and they discontinued this kind of yarn. And it's actually what I'm making Jackie's mittens out of too. So, you know, I'm just really glad to have more of this yarn to play with. It's my favorite yarn, and it got discontinued. It's the Loops and Threads Chameleon yarn. It's really too bad that I got discontinued. This stuff was the best, like for cereal. I love it. And then, last but certainly not least, oh, this is another ball of that chameleon yarn. I kind of hoard it a little bit when I find it, but I don't think I'll ever find it again. Last but not least, this will be a blanket. And I love it because it's a mixed stitch but also mixed color blanket. And up here it's like every other row is one color, but then I have so freaking much of this blue, like tons of it. Because I was going to make a TARDIS blanket and then that just didn't work out. So now I've just got tons of this royal blue. And I'm going to do, so like, you know, I made, this is all one color, right? And then down here, it's going to start every other row, or like every blue row is just going to be double thick. And then a little bit further, that's going to be triple thick. And then eventually it's just going to be like multi-stitch, but only blue towards the bottom. Which I think will be really interesting. I haven't really ever done anything like that before. So it's an interesting concept for sure. Are you planning on participating in finishing spring this year? I think they're calling it work in progress spring or something like that. But I like finishing spring because it's kind of that slant rhyme to it. Make a video about what you're working on. I'd love to see it. Love you, Andy. Bye.